These are my top 5 most interesting books that I read this year. Annihilation. This is a very weird science fiction novel about a group of scientists who are sent into this forbidden area of forest called Area X. It's a bit of a mystery to the reader what Area X is and why it's so dangerous. Multiple expeditions of scientists and researchers have gone in and have not come out. This book was very weird and hard to understand at times, but it was also an interesting exploration of human impact on the ecosystem and nature. This is one of those ambiguous mysteries that really had me scratching my head. Chain Gang All-Stars is an adult dystopian novel set in a future United States where prison fights are televised for sport and inmates can basically fight their way out of prison. Like all successful dystopian novels, this touches upon themes of capitalism, race, class, but also with a huge focus on the American prison industrial complex. This book is told from multiple perspectives from people both inside and outside of the prison and how all of them contribute to this broader institution. Hamnet is a historical fiction novel set during and before the years of the Black Plague. This is a fictional novelization inspired by the life of William Shakespeare and his family, specifically his wife Agnes, and imagines a past wherein their son Hamnet was killed by the Black Plague. Unknown if that was the actual cause of death for their child, but it would have been a likely cause during this period in time. Not only is this novel absolutely beautiful, I learned a lot about the inner workings of families in society during the 1500s. I just thought it was fantastic overall. Martyr is a literary fiction novel about a young man who is the son of Iranian immigrants. His mother was killed very young as a casualty of war. She was in a plane that was shot down. He's a recovering drug addict, and he is also a poet who is obsessed with martyrs. He goes on a strange journey, an odyssey of sorts, and throughout the story, we're kind of deconstructing these pieces of his own past as he discovers secrets about his family's past. It's strange. I never knew where the story was going, and the ending is weird. I don't know how much it works for me, but I found the themes of generational trauma, our main character especially being a first-generation American, to be so fascinating. Annibot is a feminist science fiction novel told from the perspective of an AI sex robot, and boy was this unsettling. This is one of those books that I hated reading, but I pushed through and it was phenomenal, and I have not really stopped thinking about it since I read it several months ago. This is a very successful depiction of patriarchal relationships and power dynamics within relationships between a man and a woman. Obviously, she's not a woman, she's a robot, but does that make a difference to the man that owns her, whether she's a real person or a robot? That's just one of many questions posed within this book.